Well, you're probably familiar with Jeff Allen for his many appearances on the Dry Bar Comedy Channel, HBO, Showtime, and most importantly, on this show, as well as his online videos that have drawn over 500 million, that's right, billion with a B, 500 million views. Now, he's been with me on trips to Israel and the Mediterranean. We just love this guy for reasons you certainly are about to find out. He's got a brand new tour called Are We There Yet?, named after his latest book. Both combine humor with inspiring stories about keeping a marriage together. Please welcome back to the show the incredibly funny and wonderful person, Jeff Allen.
All right. Great to be back. It's even nicer they dropped the charges and let me come back to this fine studio. I'm getting old, folks. I've had 2 hip replacements. August, I had my shoulder done. They tell me I'm gonna have to sleep sitting up for a month. So my wife and I went out and bought a new bed, one of those split down the middle where you sit up like this. So anyway, I didn't realize how old we were till one night we were both kind of looking at each other, watching TV, and I decide I want to give her a kiss. I lean over. She leans over to kiss me. Our lips come up about an inch short, and the noises that came out of our bodies trying to make up an inch. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm like, ah! She's like, what are you, birthing a whale? What's going on with you? I go, I'm seeing stars, babe. This is not good. I love you, babe, and I'm not going to the hospital. It's bad. I got to watch a lot of television. Dateline, my Lord. Our pastor keeps talking about the divorce rate in America. Yeah, the murder rate's not too good either. There's a lot of people not getting out of marriage with their lives. I'm not kidding you. And nobody sees it coming. Oh, they loved each other so much. Well, they found him in a 300-foot ravine with his wife's handprints on his back. Maybe they had a couple of unresolved conflicts you were unaware of. I'm telling you, men, before you go on vacation with your wife, watch 5 Datelines. You'll look her right in the eye. Are we doing all right, you and me? Yeah, people quit talking. That's the problem. Everybody's on their phones, on their iPads. You got to talk. And I'll tell you what, we've been married 38 years, my wife and I. And we're at a point, I don't applaud that. It's been rough. You know. We're at a point now where she doesn't even care anymore. I'll start telling her a story. She'll hold up like this, and I'll go, what's that? She'll go, you've told me this story 3 times now. Sweetheart, if I can't repeat stories, we're done talking. My life isn't that exciting. I got nothing new to share. That's it. And I mean it. You have to learn how your spouse communicates. That takes time. You know, newlyweds, every man knows what I'm talking about. You know, when you're first married, you don't know the rules. You go ready to go out for a date, you come out of the bedroom, you know, you're dressed, and she looks at you and says, are you wearing that? And you're new, you don't know any better. You say yes. Now she's got to regroup and ask you another question. Oh, I thought you'd wear something else. And you go, no, I like these. Now she's got to come up with a third one. I thought maybe you'd wear those new pants and that new shirt I bought you. And you go, oh, I could wear that. Now, 38 years later, I know better. She says, are you wearing that? Nope, these are my practice clothes, babe. I'm gonna go get my game uniform on right now, you know. Actually, I think they went out of style while I was waiting for you to do your hair and makeup, you know. Come on. And the other night, I'm telling you, 2 weeks ago, I come out of the bedroom ready to go out, and she looks at me and she says, oh, Lord. And I go, what? She goes, those pants. And I said, you bought me these for Christmas. And she said, I made a mistake. On the mannequin, they look good. On you? And you're never out of them. She's right. They're Eddie Bauer fleece line from November to March here in Nashville. I wear them. I bought 2 pair. They're warm. They're comfortable. They have fleece on my leg. So I told her, get used to them. I'm not getting rid of them till April. So anyway, a couple weeks go by. I'm wheeling the trash out to the curb, and I remember I have trash in the trunk of my car. So I go to my car, I get the trash out, walk to the can, I lift the lid, and at the bottom of the can is one of my pant legs is sticking out. She threw out my pants. So I dig them out of the trash. I come walking in the house, and I'm standing. She comes walking. She sees me holding she goes, oh, Lord. And she starts laughing. It's not funny. You threw out my pants? She goes, I told you I was sick of looking at them. And then I remember, I've been missing clothes the entirety of our marriage. So I asked her, how many times have you done this? She said, it's the first time. I said, liar. Nobody gets caught the first time. I watched Dateline. That's why they're called serial killers, you psychopath. And then I remember I had these tiger sweatpants. I loved them, tiger sweat. And then one day they're just gone. And she gaslights me. She says, you know how forgetful you are. You probably left them in a hotel room. And I believed her because I thought she loved me. So I said to her, my tiger pants. She goes, oh yeah, I threw them out. I'm not even ashamed of it. My gosh, it's bad enough you wore them around the house. You were wearing them out to the Publix, Jeff. People were wanting to offer to pay for your groceries. You looked homeless, for God's sakes. My MC Hammer pants. They were gone like in 5 days. And she said, oh, those were burned. I go, you burned my Hammer pants? She said, no, I put it under the pile of leaves. You did the rest of it, Jeff. All right, let's do a little survey here. By applause, men, how many of you ever thrown out one stitch of your wife's clothing? None! Not one man, are you kidding me? You never throw, not one man ever looked and said, that ratty old bra, I got sick of looking at it and I threw it out. Ladies, by applause, how many of you have thrown out your husband's clothes? Admit it, come on. Do you hear the glee, Gov? Do you hear the glee? They're sick. Well, I'll tell you what, she's got an eye on a coat of mine, but I'm ahead of her. I came home with a pearl white fleece coat. I loved it. I walked through the door, she goes, oh man, where did you get that? I said, I bought it. You don't like it? She goes, it's a pawpaw coat. What's a pawpaw coat? It's an old man coat. I said, did you look at your husband lately? So I know she's got her eye on it. What she doesn't know is I put an Apple tag in it. I'm gonna be on stage one night, I'm gonna watch my coat being driven to Waste Management. I'm gonna take a screenshot, come home and say, I can't find my coat. Well, you know how forgetful you are. Liar! You guys have been great, God bless you, thank you.
Good to see you, Jeff. Thank you. I love this guy. He's one of the funniest people and one of the finest human beings. The only thing that's better than him is his delightful wife. Yeah. She really is better than Jeff, but wonderful. Hey, Jeff is heading out next year for his tour. It's called The Human Condition. We're still not there yet. And you can see all the places he's going to be by visiting his guest page if you go to Huckabee.tv, and you're going to want to do it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you will now. The button is just below this video. And there's a little bell next to it. If you click on those, YouTube will reluctantly start letting you know when we've got a new video uploaded.